The dollar is king. We're king of the world. I love the U.S., man. Like my new hat, Caterpillar, huh? Trucker hat. So I drive a truck and I work for Caterpillar, huh? Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Anyway, so check this out. My man Todd sent this to me. So salute to you, Todd. Salute to you. All right, here's some Seeking Alpha. Now I don't have a subscription, so I can't go to the website because I don't sign up to pay for their articles, but I do get on their email list, and I guess they just email the articles instead, which is pretty cool. King Dollar. Look at that, baby. It's awesome. The dollar's at the highest level in decades, climbing another 1% yesterday to just under 104 in the U.S. dollar index. The strongest level since 2002. But Josh, the dollar is crashing. It's not freaking crashing. I know what people are going to say. Well, the dollar's crashing against other prices in terms of the cost of living. It's a whole different thing than the dollar's crashing. It's just not. The dollar, and I'm going to share with you why this is a good thing. I'm just telling you right now. Now, everyone, look, I get it. Everyone can freak out. Oh, my goodness, the prices are going up. Yeah, temporary. It's going to come back down. Well, I don't know if it'll come back down. It'll stabilize is probably the right word. Because I absolutely believe in deflation. Whether or not that comes to fruition, I don't know. Do I plan on it? I don't plan any different than I always do. Wellington is my biggest portfolio holding. And I dollar cost average in the VTI. Regardless of inflation or deflation, that's what I do. I don't know what else to do because there is no there. Being as everyone, their mom says they're going to get rid of the dollar. And why does it keep pausing? I hope that doesn't pause there. I hope you can still. They're going to get rid of the dollar. They're going to replace it with the Chinese yuan, or someone else said that's not the way you pronounce it. I don't care. They're going to replace it with a euro. They're going to replace it with Bitcoin. It's just freaking stupid. Stupid. They're not. Will the empire collapse? Absolutely. All empires collapse. Will our empire collapse before China takes us over the world? No, I don't think so. I think China is in more dire straits than we are. Russia is certainly in a whole lot more dire straits than both. Again, other than, like I said yesterday, India and Pakistan going at each other, who else is going to conquer the U.S. of A? Nobody. I mean, at least during our lifetimes and our grandkids' lifetimes. We're here, dude. We're here and we're in your face. We're here, and we're in your face. I can't say that word because people say, ugh. Anyway, so what happens is all these people, oh, the dollar's crashing. They all say the dollar's crashing. And then they'll say, so you should have gold, Bitcoin, whatever. Okay, well, the dollar isn't crashing. And then they'll turn around right here and say, well, the dollar's crashing relative to the prices of those other goods. Okay, so gold, Bitcoin, and whatever didn't go higher relative to the price of those goods either. They crashed as well. See how these guys get you? This freaking false dichotomy, it ticks me off. Oh, the dollar's crashing. This will have 92%, 8% purchasing power of what it had in 1926. That's such a stupid argument, but I'm not going to go into that today. Okay, so what do? Buy gold, buy Bitcoin, buy the euro, buy something else. So that would imply then the dollar is crashing more than those other things, would it not? Yes. Oh, but it's not. It's not. So stop this. We live in a real world where we have to use real currency, and the only currency, the game in town, is still the petrodollar. Yeah, you might say because I get it. I can't stand Rockefellers. They drive me insane. But that's the way we're dealing with right now. I don't like the tax code, but I pay taxes because that's the reality as it is. So stop this. The dollar's crashing. Thus, I should do this instead. I say, okay, actually, the dollar's not crashing. So what are you going to do instead? I'm going to buy something that's crashing a whole lot more than the dollar. It's such a fake, man. It's so fake. Anyway, let's see. The gauge measures the U.S. currency strength against a basket of other developed world currencies, including the euro, yen, Canadian dollar, British pound. In fact, the greenback dollar has advanced 7% since the beginning of the year. The dollar is up 7%, outpacing many assets from stocks and bonds to gold and Bitcoin. But you should have gold and Bitcoin to beat inflation of the crashing dollar, and yet that's not what's happening. It's just such a freaking clown show. This guy who's a currency trader in Singapore says it's clearly a U.S. dollar is king world. The dollar will continue to strengthen globally as long as the rest of the world does not keep up in matching interest rates. The greenback is also getting a haven bid along with treasuries amid concerns about economic growth and possible recession. The flight to quality, it never stops. Oh, by the way, when the Fed's raising rates, what does that do? It makes the dollar that much more valuable, especially if other currencies aren't raising rates. Because other currency says I can invest in the U.S., get the strength of the U.S. economy, which is number one, man. And on top of that, get a higher interest rate than I was before. All right. I'm going to do another video here in just a second about why the interest rate increase is good, even if you got spanked a little bit in your bonds. Speaking of growth, GDP, maybe I'll stop there and come back to this. Hold on just a second, because I want to show you something, why the, I'm going to read this, and this will tie into a video I'll do here in just a second about the GDP contraction. Strength in the dollar is also a result of weaker comparative currencies. The euro has been on the back foot due to the war in Ukraine. China's severe COVID restrictions have led to a weaker yuan, whatever, and Japanese widening policy and trade gap has sent the free fall into the yen. We've had 2 decades of the benefits of low inflation, but now central banks are trying to win back the inflation-fighting credibility. But the European Central Bank is facing stagflation, as the United States, and will struggle to keep up with the Fed, i.e. raising interest rates. And the Bank of Japan isn't even coming to the party. With lower exposure to China and lower exposure to Ukraine, the U.S. stands out as resilient. Yeah, because America, love it or leave it, baby. All right, we'll see you.